Another Liam, he says, Liam, it's not a hidden fact that you like your Parker jackets, but exactly how many do you actually own?
Not enough, man, but I've got quite a nice collection in that, but there's always room for a new Parker.
What do you reckon, 10, 15, 20?
What, 1,000?
Yeah, I want to know how many you've got. You've got more than 20 Parkers.
I own containers full of them. Oh, I don't drive, and I haven't got a submarine, and I haven't got an helicopter yet. So all my stuff goes on clothes.
On tour, I toured with Blur the week they released The Great Escape, which is a wonderful album, Jonathan. and it has classics on it, like the Universal.
Yes, that is an amazing song.
Didn't fucking sell much, though, did it?
Today's gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realised what you got to do. Wash your hands, scrub your toes, scratch your ass and pick your nose. Come on, you know.
Like just a thing so I could do vocals and stuff.
Yeah.
I had that put in my house, so I did the vocals there.
Where is that in the house? Where is that? I'm just worried now.
It's just in the room, innit?
Okay, and right. It's absolutely you can really you can let yourself go in there, is what I mean.
Mate, I did it in my boxer shorts. But anyway, let me tell you this story. So anyway, so we got this tune down, right, yeah, and then we go to Abbey Road in the lockdown. Loads of people with masks on to do the brass and do all the horns and all that stuff. Yeah. So I do the vocals in Abbey Road.
Yeah.
And we're nowhere near, so we're taking back. They're nowhere near as the ones that I did in the house in my boxer shorts.
Are they? No, they weren't.
I've used them. I've been in the Abbey Road vocals and used these ones. So yeah.
What a waste of everyone's time, eh?
Well, yeah. Well, we got the strings down and the brass and that, so never mind.
No, they should have all done it in their boxer shorts round at yours. Definitely. Definitely. Been a lot more festive.
Well, exactly. But yeah, no. So we did it in lockdown, and yeah, I've been sitting on it since, and it's a tune, man. I love it.
When you're singing in boxer shorts, do you find the sound comes from a different place?
Yeah. Comes from the rear end.
Okay, yeah. You can harness that.
Oasis v Blur.
Yeah.
I was in the thick of it, man. I don't remember any of that.
Well, of course you remember it.
Fucking partying and getting off the place. Messing about, reading the news.
But the reason I mention it is because he was working for Blur at the time. He was opening for Blur.
That's why he ended up the way he ended up, man. On a baking programme.
Did it take you to record the vocal for one?
Not long, because the fucking party was happy hour.
Friday night, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was like... It was early doors, man, so I just whipped that down in about 30 seconds, man.
Or even now?
Our kid had a house there once, years ago, which I nearly set fire to because he lent it me.
What, how?
He had like this gaff on her.
You almost set fire to it?
Yeah, man. So I get there, getting a bit giddy, and I've got... I'm not saying it, man. Got the jinx out, got a cig out, and it's like right on the sea, and I've got a little percent, and I've flicked it. It's gone down the cliff, and then next minute there's loads of fire. It's not even like unpacked our bags, so I'm there running out with loads of pots and pans, just launch it because you couldn't get down to it. I've only been there about 10 minutes.
That'd be violent.
Yeah, but that was it. And I went to a club once. He had a dog. He had like these two dogs, these Dobermans. Anyway, the bouncers let me in. I've got off my tits, and the fucking dog. I woke up. I think I fell asleep near the speaker at one point, and the two dogs were just asleep guarding me.
I think you're the only person that would be allowed in Ibiza with two dogs.
Two Dobermans. I think they were Benson Edges, they were called.
OK, I'm going to say one word. You need to say the first word that pops into your mind. One word only, please, Liam. And your first word this morning is chicken.
Nuggets.
Biblical.
Celestial.
Bonehead. Manchester.
Vibes in the area.
And finally, champagne.
Supernova.
Yes, that's it.
I need to be myself. I can't be no one else. I'm feeling supersonic. Give me gin and tonic. You can have it all, but how much do you want it? Wash your hands, you little fuckers.
Oh, we're gonna hear it, Liam. This is all you're dreaming of. This will raise money for Action for Children. Is that correct?
Well, it will if people buy it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that how it works?
That's how it works.
I get it.
No. So yeah, no. It's for we're giving the proceeds to the charity because you know I've got enough.
You make me laugh, man, every time. Every time you make me laugh. Says it like it is.
But it's true, innit? I've got far too much.
Okay, I'd like if, as you're talking, you got like one of those money counters, like in Scarface, just right beside you, and just at that moment it stopped, and you went, "Yeah, I've got enough." Okay.
Yeah, I just looked over at my gold Damien Hirst, my Damien Hirst collection, my Andy Warhol collection, man. I've got enough.
Yeah. Okay.
Overdubs, he'd come in and sing. It was really quick and all. I remember that really quick session, song after song. You know, it's just.
That's because there was like loads of pubs in town that we heard that were good. You know what I mean? It was like get in there and fucking smash it out, and then fucking pub.
Back in the Oasis days, were you the kind of band who bought each other Christmas gifts? Were you all generous?
No, God, no, we're not McFly.
What?
None of that.
Now, this was the year that I got...
You can imagine that lot, wouldn't you? Oh, and here's another one. Here's a breakfast one. Here's one for lunch. And here's one after you've had your dinner. No way. No, there's none of that.
Quickly just finished this like this morning before like getting my hair, a little trim and that's like the cat bounces through the window with a massive bird in her mouth, like an eagle. Steams up the stairs and I'm like mid curlers in. And I was like, I had to leg it out, dived over the next door guy, I got the hairdresser, the geezer who cuts me barnet and that. I went, you're going to have to deal with this, mate, you know what I mean? And he's going, oh, no, I can't handle pigeons, I don't like pigeons, you know what I mean? The way they walk and all that, and the nod and all that, I was going, well, I ain't having this, man. So someone's going to have to sort it out. Debbie's down the road, you know what I mean? Like, so anyway, he's gone to get it. So this is before I was going, look, man, I'm going to have to... I can't, man. We're going on Jonathan Ross, man. I'm like, we're going to have to sort this shit out, you know what I mean? So anyway, he's there with a pan and a brush getting his pigeon, like the two cats are on. Then it flies into the kitchen and then sits on one of these, like, little things, like a little perch and that. Then he's got it and anyway, binned it off in the garden and that, but... That's what I had to deal with this morning. Nightmare.
I had no idea why you told that story, but I loved every second of it.
The lager man. He's top.
Right, there's a whole new tab called Christmas where you can get your hands on some merch. There's a why tea, why not teapot, which is just genius.
Man.
There's some Arkid baubles and there's wrapping paper with your face on it. Are just a few of the things you can get.
They're perfect, right? What's up? You know what I mean? And the kids are still moaning. and some people are still not happy.
You know what I mean? So then I'd be sort of just going twiddling my thumbs and I'd think, oh, I'm fucking got a boozer. So I'd be in the pub most of the time with whoever. So then I'd bring a few people back, and I think that's when it all went a bit tits up with me and all, because I don't know where he'd gone somewhere, but like loads of people come back and started looking at his guitars and shit, and you're not allowed to look at his guitars.
And it all went a bit.
Yeah, I had a little argument, and then that was it. I think we had a little bit of a... Oh, and then we smashed the gaff up.
It was a proper fight. It was a proper brawl.
It was cricket bats and air rifles.
Dustbins.
No, I might use the cricket bat to hit me or just wave it at my head. I don't remember much, but...
We had air rifles, and we locked them up. They got locked up because they might have got used.
It was just a lot of just running around and fucking throwing shit at people, and... I just remember him getting in the car, driving off, and I was stood there like a fucking wild bastard, just going, "Car, you fucking shitbag."
Didn't you throw a dustbin at the car or something?
Yeah.
I think it was flying up the drive,
Should have, It's just little things, but them little things are just little, you know what I mean? It's the crack in it.
Was that one of the biggest fights you've ever had? No.
Probably, yeah, it was one of them, but...
It's a proper one. As fights went, it was a good one.
He's always been a bit like that, you know what I mean? What are you doing bringing people back when we're working? And I get it, you know what I mean? But my argument would be, what are you doing fucking taking 900 fucking takes to fucking do one guitar riff when you should be in the fucking pub with me? Do you know what I mean? Entertaining me!
Someday you will find me caught beneath the landslide in a champagne supernova in the sky. Wash your hands, you little fuckers.
Yeah, and you were in there, and Damon was in there, and I thought, oh, my God, am I going to have to referee a fight here? Yeah. And the three of us sat down and had a nice drink. Oh, did we? It was very civil. And I think Damon said something like, you're all right, it's your brother I don't like.
Are you sure that now wasn't Noel, then?
No, definitely wasn't. It wasn't.
I don't know if that happened, man.
It did. The veil was dropped.
Did we break bread together?
You did. It was a beautiful moment.
There was a moment of peace.
Can I say it was
I'm
quite...
not having it, mate, because I don't know if that ain't happening.
It did happen.
No, that would have been Noel.
It did happen, and it was quite erotic, may I say.
Well, hold on. He would know. You could tell
I
the
would
difference
know.
between
I
Noel
was
and
there,
Liam.
was I not there?
Yes,
Well,
but I was sober.
I don't want to point this at you,
Listen,
but I think
last time
of all
I
of us,
saw
your
that
memory
gig,
is the
last time I
least
saw
reliable.
them Blur Boys in Finger, there was a pool table at the top.
Yeah.
And I remember launching snooker balls at their heads. They were not sitting down and having drinks.
My music's done different now. I do a lot of my stuff fucking through emails, man. You know, they fucking email you the drums and that these days and go out and email you the hi-hat. In 10 years' time, you've got half a tune done. It's just... Where's the vibe of that?
You close at that stage?
Yeah, we're super close. We're all close. Yeah. We weren't like Bros or anything. We weren't fucking like fucking Jedward, you know what I mean? Jedward. You know what I mean? We weren't like... We just go, all right, and he'd go, all right, and then that'd be it, you know what I mean? Yeah, that was the story of the band's life, man, really. Sort of be good one minute and then it'd be chaotic the next. Until the poor lad had enough one night in Paris.
The pubs have, like, reopened for a take-out pint. Have you been tempted to do that?
Yeah, well, walking around with the streets like with a pint. No, I'm not 12. You know what I mean? I was a people. Nah, not for me. Did all that when I was 12, mate.
You're right, you can't be getting together with your mates up the park and having a beer there. You're absolutely right. Well said, well said.
Well, because the next step is walking down the road with a pint. The next step is you're going to be knackered. I know you're going to sit on a bench. And you can't be seen sitting on benches drinking lager, man. You know what I mean?
Where did it all go wrong for LG would be the headline.
Exactly, especially if I had that big beard on a couple of months ago. Everyone would be like, going like that. Poor lad, man. He had it all. And look at him now.
You've got an album coming out, MTV Unplugged.
Apparently so, yeah.
Yeah, how's that?
It's either there or there, I'm asked, man.
It's all right.
I mean, I meant to be on here plugging it and that, but you know what I mean? It's what it is, isn't it? It's like...
Do you want me to talk it up for you?
Not really, no.
No?
Prefer not to talk about it.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry for the germs. I'd be the first to say, wash your fucking hands.
And the problem is that he thinks he's not the problem. He thinks that I'm both the problems, whereas I'm just a problem.
You're half the problem.
I'm half the problem,
Yes.
whereas I can't be having him thinking that it's just I'm the full problem.
Yeah, which is not fair.
Yeah, he needs to take on some of the problem.
He's
You know what I mean? And the minute he does that, we'll move on.
But he's incapable of doing that.
No, he needs to own his problem.
With mash, make smash.